Hi friends, I have exciting beauty news to share with you. We're talking about Dior Holiday 2024 makeup collection and I'm going to show you swatches of the collection. We have a lot of products coming from Dior for this holiday season and I have swatches of most of them. So grab a drink and let's go ahead and get started. We have a lot to talk about and some pieces from Dior's Holiday 2024 makeup collection are already available in the USA. Luckily, I have swatches of these pieces, so let's go ahead and get started. And at the end of this video, I also am going to share with you a nice and very exciting sneak peek of Chanel's Spring 2025 makeup collection. I know it's still summer and it's crazy that we are already talking about spring next year and we already have the holiday makeup collections of this year, but well, that's the beauty world, so let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to start with the limited edition Backstage makeup collection. They are going to release an eye palette and a face palette, and the face palette is in Celestial Glow. It is absolutely beautiful, and then the eye palette is again in Celestial Purple. They are also going to have a limited edition lip maximizer, which is again, the color is really beautiful. It's this almost like Celestial purple color. And I already have a few of these palettes from Dior's Backstage line, the face palettes and the eye palettes. And one thing that you have to know about these is that the packaging feels a little bit light, but the colors are beautiful. I actually like the quality of these palettes from Dior, especially the face powders. The highlighters are beautiful because Dior usually makes some of the most beautiful powder highlighters. I love the color stories of these, but we have to admit that this time Dior did a really good job with the eye palette and the face palette. Now you can see swatches here. For this video, I would like to say a huge thank you to Amit Beauty Talk. I'm going to make sure to link to her Instagram account. She posts a lot of beauty news and her Instagram account is focused on beauty news. So I'm going to be taking mostly her photos. She's always doing a great job at researching the latest beauty news and she's great at sourcing swatches of upcoming makeup collections. I think this is very important because this actually allows us to decide how we want to spend our money ahead of time, because when we have information, when we know what's coming, then this helps us to decide. So a very special thank you to Amit Beauty Talk. Make sure to follow her on Instagram because this account is really useful for me. She takes a lot of the information from the Asian websites and she sources a lot of the information from the Asian websites and the Asian accounts. In my opinion, this Backstage makeup collection is absolutely beautiful. I think that I'm going to use all of the colors from the face palette and from the eye palette. The highlighters are really nice. Usually with the Backstage face palettes, one of the colors is going to be, you're going to have different finishes, and one of the colors is usually going to have light shimmery particles. It's going to be a little bit more shimmery, and then you're going to have two that are more subtle and one that is somewhere in the middle. And as you can see on the photo, the top swatch is the one that I think is going to be the most shimmery one, and then the peachy and the pink highlighters, these I think can be used almost like blushes. Now the quality of the Backstage face palettes, the face highlighters, is incredible. I have a lot of these. I probably have 5 of these, which have been released over the years. Some of them are limited edition. Most of them I think are limited edition because Dior often do these palettes. But if you're looking for a good palette with highlighters, I think that the Dior face palette this time is lovely. And then the eye palette. Now the eye palette, I usually don't use the Dior Backstage eye palettes. I even couldn't find my other ones. I believe that I have 3 or 4 of these. I could only find one now. I have to be honest with you, I usually don't use them very often. Now one downside of the Dior Backstage line is the packaging. You can see how the packaging is made, but this is makeup that was made, the packaging is made to be a little bit lighter, not as luxurious, because this line is meant for makeup artists and it's easy to carry. It's also very easy to look at the colors, to see the colors here. So it's made in a way that it works well for makeup artists, but you're not going to get the beautiful, luxurious packaging of Dior. Still, I think this is a nice release, and if we get the Backstage eye palette and face palette, I am going to be buying those. I'm going to be skipping the lip maximizer because The lip maximizers of Dior, unfortunately, I can't wear them on my lips because my lips feel irritated from the minty and slightly peppery. There's a little bit of tingly sensation which I cannot overcome. Next, we're moving on to the other releases for Holiday 2024 from Dior, and this is the classic Dior Holiday makeup collection, let's say the classic. Now the packaging this year is going to be absolutely beautiful, and the eyeshadow palettes are going to come in a gold packaging. Apparently Dior, this year Dior is celebrating a golden new year, which is especially beautiful. There are going to be 2 eyeshadow palettes, and I'm taking some photos from bteki.com. I'm going to make sure to leave a link to their Instagram account. They also have a website, and they are dedicated to the latest beauty news. This is an Asian website, which is a little bit hard to read, the website, but on Instagram you can see beautiful swatches of the 2 limited edition eyeshadows. So we're going to have 863, which is going to have a little bit more purple colors, and then 643, which is going to have a combination of reds and gold. And I wanted to show you swatches of the 2 palettes. Now initially when I saw the very first promo photos, I was not that attracted, and I thought that I'm going to be skipping those 2 eyeshadow palettes, but I think that now I'm going to get 863, the one with the more purple colors, because it's so beautiful. Both of the eyeshadow palettes are beautiful, but I still have to think about my budget. I can't possibly buy everything even though I want to, and I'm probably going to stick to the 863 eyeshadow palette because I also want to have one of the limited edition clutch eyeshadow palettes from Dior, which are usually especially beautiful. I talked about this clutch limited edition clutch palette in my previous beauty news video. We still don't have swatches of the limited edition clutch palette. With this holiday makeup collection, they're also going to have 2 eyeliners. I am going to be skipping the eyeliners, even though I like the colors. I like the color 796. But I'm going to be skipping those because I really dislike the new eyeliners from Dior. They are too firm for my eyes, and I find that I just cannot use them. I have one of their eyeliners, one of their new eyeliners, and I didn't use it. I don't want to buy another one because it's way too firm for my eyelids. I will try, if we have them in store, I will go there, swatch it, and if it is softer, I'm going to buy one or maybe the 2. Because I used to like Dior's eyeliners in the past, but this time the latest reformulation is really firm, and they're going to have 4 beautiful holiday lipsticks in a limited edition packaging. I want to show you all of the colors, and 374 looks very nice to me. Now the swatches, keep in mind that the swatches here are quite sheer. Usually on the Asian websites and on the Asian accounts, the swatches that we see are usually quite sheer. And then I'm more interested in the liquid lipsticks. I love all of them actually. Let me know which pieces are you planning to purchase and what you would like to see on my YouTube channel. I don't know if I'm going to be able to share with you my review in advance, because usually lately Dior are launching their makeup collections first in the USA, and then months later they are launching in Europe. So I don't have easy access to Dior makeup. And I'm not very happy, to be honest, with Dior's customer service, because when I order from Dior's website, sometimes I had once when I had to wait for a month, more than a month, for my order to arrive. Something happened and I felt really unhappy with Dior's customer service. But I love the liquid lipsticks. And then we are going to have also 2 of the high shine lipsticks from Dior. I'm probably going to skip those, or maybe 704 actually looks like a color that I'm going to use. But I purchased, I believe, 2 or 3 lipsticks from the summer makeup collection, Dior Addict, and I still haven't used them. So with these, I'm going to be careful and I'm going to try and see them fast in store, because the previous time I did not use mine. And then the nail polishes, I'm definitely going to be getting the red one. It looks similar to a nail polish that I had from a couple of years ago with a red color, but with little shimmery particles, which are hard to detect because they're not actual glitters. I'm going to skip the golden glittery nail polish. They do it every year in some way. And then there is going to be a limited edition powder highlighter. I am going to get the highlighter if they have it. Even though it looks a little bit dark for my skin tone, this one is more going to work on my skin tone as a blush or as a blush topper. But the packaging is so beautiful that I couldn't skip the highlighter, to be honest. So I want the highlighter for sure. And then I want to show you also one more exciting holiday release. And this one is, I'm taking this photo from Amit Beauty Talk. A very special thank you once again. And this is the holiday eyeshadow palette of YSL. If this one arrives here, I'm probably going to buy it because I have a lot of these YSL eyeshadow palettes. The colors of this one in particular look very beautiful. I like the brown colors. I like that there is a gold as well. And overall, I like the formula of YSL eyeshadows. I think I have 5 or 6 eyeshadow palettes. And what else? I wanted to show you very quickly also what's coming from Guerlain for the holiday season. I am going to be skipping the eyeshadow palette because I have a similar eyeshadow palette from Guerlain from their permanent collection with the same almost like pink and slightly reddish colors and the brown. It's nothing new for me. And I think I have around 5 of the Guerlain eyeshadow palettes or 6. I don't even know, but these are colors that I already have from Guerlain, and that's why I'm going to be skipping them. Even though the packaging is beautiful, it's going to be with these little shimmering stones, almost like Swarovski crystals. They look similar. And then they are going to have 2 lipsticks. Now, let's talk about the Guerlain lipsticks. I was very mad with the fact that they actually changed the lipstick cases, and the old lipstick cases don't fit into the new lipsticks anymore, which is a pity for me. I did not like this from Guerlain because the lipstick cases are the same. The new ones and the old ones are the same, but just if you have old lipsticks and you buy one of the new lipstick cases, they are not going to fit, which is a pity for me. And I did not respect this decision of the brand. That's why I didn't want to buy from the new lipsticks of Guerlain. But unfortunately, I have to admit that I really like the formula of Guerlain's lipsticks, both the velvets, the matte lipsticks and the satin finish lipsticks. I think that they have some of the best lipstick formulas out there. And I purchased 1 lipstick from Guerlain, and after that I purchased a few more because I just love the formula. I ordered also 2 of the new lipstick cases, and I thought to myself, okay, so I'm just going to use my old lipsticks with the old lipstick cases, and then I'm going to get a couple of new lipstick cases with the new lipsticks from Guerlain. I wanted to resist, but the quality of Guerlain's lipsticks is truly exceptional, and that's why I decided to purchase from the new lipsticks as well. With that being said, I'm probably going to skip the holiday lipsticks from Guerlain because there's a red and there is like beige brown color, but I already ordered some of the lipsticks of the permanent collection and I really like the colors, so I'm going to be skipping, I think, the whole Guerlain holiday makeup collection. And now, last but not least, as I promised in the beginning of this video, I'm going to show you a sneak peek of Chanel's Spring 2025 makeup collection. In my previous beauty news video, I showed you one photo along with swatches of one of the palettes. And I was not sure if this was part of the holiday makeup collection or the spring makeup collection. It turned out that this is a spring makeup collection. The eyeshadow palettes have the beautiful camellia design, and this is definitely something that fits Chanel's aesthetics. I am going to purchase both of the eyeshadow palettes, and I cannot wait for these eyeshadow palettes to launch. I was not impressed with Chanel's fall makeup collection. Not impressed at all. Even though it's okay, it's nice, it was an okay collection, but I don't really use the pieces from this collection. With that being said, I am enjoying a lot the new cream to powder blushes from Chanel, the Jus Contraste Intense, and they are called cream to powder blush. The texture of these blushes is quite interesting. I have 2 colors for now because I couldn't purchase a third one. As usual, Chanel's website kept removing one of the colors from my cart and I just lost interest. I can add it to my cart now, but somehow I just lost interest. I think that I'm good with my 2 colors for now. Plus, I'm going to have a lot of expenses with the holiday makeup collection, so I might wait for a little while. I really like the beige color. Now I have to say that this is not your typical cream to powder formula. Like, they're not like the Ilia bronzers and highlighters. They are not soft to the touch. So when I touch them, they almost feel like slightly wet powder, but I cannot make a dent even if I press hard here into the pan. But I really like them. I enjoy them, and I just wanted to share this with you because I still didn't get the chance to film an actual review of these blushes and a video with these blushes, but I'm wearing the beige color today on my cheeks. I have been using mostly the beige color. I really like it. And then the other color that I have is Rose Radiant, which is this lovely red color. Initially I thought that this one is going to be too dark. It looks dark in the pan, but it actually looks very fresh and very nice on my cheeks when it's applied on my cheeks. So I have been enjoying these blushes from Chanel. I hope that they're going to add more colors from these because I like the formula overall. I'm not sure for how long I'm going to be able to use them. Right here it says 18 months after opening, which is standard for Chanel. They have a light scent, which I actually love. But if you dislike fragrances in makeup, this might be an issue for you, but I really, really like those. So that was all for today's video. Please don't forget to leave me a comment, share with me what are the products that you're interested, what is on your wish list, and what are you planning to buy from Dior for the holiday season, and are you excited for the new launch from Chanel. I can't wait to read your comments. I can't wait to hear your thoughts. Thank you so much for spending time with me, and until next time, bye.